The benchmarks that it offers relative to other countries enable politicians to look at their own country's performance, see those areas in which they are not performing up to standard perhaps, those areas in which they are doing well, why they are doing well. So I think it's really a unique tool to enable them to understand their own performance better. However you look at it, innovation, I think, is at the heart of the contemporary economy. This year, every year we focus in the Global Innovation Index on a particular theme. This year the theme is the human factor in innovation, and we all know that human capital is absolutely essential to a vibrant and healthy and effective innovation ecosystem. And I think one of the things that we're seeing with innovation generally in the world is that because of its importance, more and more competitive behaviour is focused on innovation. And we see that also with respect to human capital. So, for example, 60% of the engineers in Silicon Valley are foreign-born, or roughly 30% of Nobel laureates won the Nobel Prize when they were resident outside their country of origin. So we see enormous competition to attract human resources and human capital to improve innovation performance around the world. The reason why we have intellectual property is, well, it's manifold. It's to, first of all, to create an incentive to invest in the production of new knowledge, and that is a very expensive thing with modern science and technology. So we need to create that incentive, and the incentive is created through intellectual property. Intellectual property also offers a framework for the long and often hazardous journey of an idea from conception to commercial product or service. And intellectual property also provides the basis of a marketplace for technology to trade ideas, actually. So it's an essential part of the innovation ecosystem. Of course, Australia is the host country of the G20 this year. But it's an opportunity, first of all, for me to thank the Australian government for its support for this launch in Australia. Why have we done it? Well, if you look carefully at the aspirations of Australia as the host of the G20, you see that innovation figures as a theme, I think, that you can read into many of the concrete objectives and outcomes that are sought to be achieved in the G20 this year. So we think it's very important to bring innovation and this unique tool for measuring and ultimately improving innovation performance to the attention of policymakers at the very highest level.